10 Best Things to Do in Toulouse, France. Today we're in the south of France, in a city that doesn't get nearly enough love compared to Paris or Nice, and that's exactly why you need to see it before everyone else does. This is Toulouse, also known as La Ville Rose, the Pink City. Stick around, because by the end of this video you'll know exactly why this place deserves a spot on your France itinerary. Let's get into it. If you're new here, I make travel guides to help you skip the guesswork and actually plan a trip that's worth your time. So smash that subscribe button, and let's count down the 10 best things to do in Toulouse. Number 10. Wander the streets of the Pink City. Let's start with the obvious one, just walking around. Toulouse earned its nickname, La Ville Rose, because of the terracotta brick used in nearly every building downtown. At golden hour, the whole city glows a warm pink-orange color you won't find anywhere else in France. Skip the map for an hour, wander through Rue Saint-Rome and Rue des Filetiers, and just take it in. Number 9. Basilique Saint-Sernin. This is the largest remaining Romanesque church in Europe, and it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Built starting in the 11th century, it once housed relics for pilgrims walking the route to Santiago de Compostela. Step inside and the scale hits you immediately: massive stone columns, a peaceful crypt, and an atmosphere that feels centuries removed from the busy street outside. Entry to the main basilica is free, with a small fee if you want to see the crypt and treasury. Number 8. Place du Capitole. This is the beating heart of Toulouse. It's a massive square framed by the Capitole building, the city hall and opera house with that striking pink facade and 8 columns representing the historic provinces of the region. Grab a coffee at one of the surrounding cafes, watch the street performers, and if you look down, check out the giant zodiac mosaic embedded in the pavement. At night, the Capitole is lit up and it's honestly one of the best photo spots in the city. Number 7. Site de l'Espace. Toulouse is the aerospace capital of Europe. This is where Airbus is headquartered, and where a huge chunk of the European space program operates. Site de l'Espace is a space-themed park and museum with a full-size replica of the Mir space station, Rio rockets, planetarium shows, and interactive exhibits. If you're traveling with kids or you're just a space nerd like me, block out half a day for this one. And if planes excite you more than rockets, Musée Aeroscopia near the airport lets you walk through a real Concorde. It's a close second search-wise and easy to combine with this stop. Number 6. Couvent de Jacobins. This is one of those places that photographs better than words can describe. It's a Gothic convent famous for its palm tree vault, a single column in the apse that fans out into ribs across the ceiling, like a stone palm tree. The cloister outside is quiet and beautiful, and the building also holds the relics of St. Thomas Aquinas. It's a short visit, maybe 30 to 45 minutes, but it's unforgettable. Number 5. Cruise or walk along the Garonne and Canal du Midi. Toulouse sits right on the Garonne River, and it's also where the Canal du Midi begins, itself a UNESCO World Heritage Site. You can take a relaxed boat cruise along the water, or just walk the riverside paths near Pont Neuf. Bring a picnic, sit on the grassy banks at Prairie des Filtres, and watch the city go by. It's one of the most peaceful things you can do here, especially in the evening. Number 4. Musée des Augustins. If you're into art and architecture, this museum is built inside a former Augustinian monastery, and the building itself is half the experience: Gothic cloisters, a beautiful garden, and centuries-old stonework. Inside you'll find an impressive collection of Romanesque and Gothic sculpture, plus paintings spanning several centuries. It's less crowded than the big-name museums elsewhere in France, which makes it even better. Number 3. Eat Cassoulet and explore Marché Victor Hugo. You can't visit Toulouse without eating cassoulet, a rich, slow-cooked dish of white beans, duck or pork, and sausage that originated in this region. For the best ingredients and an authentic local food scene, head to Marché Victor Hugo, a covered market with butchers, cheesemongers, and small restaurants upstairs run by local chefs. This is where Toulousains actually eat, not a tourist trap, just real southwestern French food. Number 2. Day trip to Carcassonne. This is one of the most searched day trips from Toulouse, and for good reason. About an hour away by train sits Carcassonne, a real medieval walled citadel with double ramparts, towers, and a castle straight out of a fairy tale. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and one of the most visited landmarks in France. Walk the ramparts, get lost in the cobbled lanes inside the site, and honestly, this single-day trip could be the highlight of your whole southwest France itinerary. Number 1. Sunset from Pont Neuf or Pont Saint-Pierre. And the number one thing to do in Toulouse: watch the sunset from one of the bridges over the Garonne. As the sun goes down, the pink brick buildings along the riverbank light up in this deep orange-rose color that explains the city's nickname better than any history lesson could. Grab a drink from one of the riverside bars, find a spot on the bridge, and just watch the city turn pink. It's free, it's simple, and it's the moment that'll stick with you long after the trip is over. So that's it: 10 things you need to do in Toulouse, France. Let me know in the comments if you've been, or if this is going on your travel list. Catch you later.